On this episode, I'm going to show you how to control your breath, to manage your breath, and to sound very professional with less hassles while you sing. I'm Tammy. I'm a vocal coach, a music director, and you know what? I'm also a music minister. Now, today, what we want to talk about is breath control. Now, I've seen many singers that they literally take in loud gulp of breaths while they're singing, and you can actually feel it while they're singing. The mic is picking it up that they're breathing. They're taking in deep breath. Something like, for example, I'll praise in the valley, I'll praise on the mountain, and then they lift their shoulder. Like, come on, that's not what taking in sufficient breath means when it comes to singing. In fact, I'll give you three things that you can do to just manage your breath very, very well while singing. The first one is to breathe low. When you're taking in your breath, when you're taking in that breath, it needs to be low. It needs to be low, like, I'll praise in the valley, and I'll praise on the mountain. I'll praise when I'm sure. I've literally taken in several pockets of breath while singing. But it's different from, I'll praise in the valley, I'll praise on the mountain. Come on, drop your shoulder, relax. What you need to do is to know how to manage your breath. You need to manage your breath on your set. The breath that you've taken in for every line, how do you ration it? Lines are shorter and longer than themselves. Okay? There are some songs that one line is just maybe about 6 words. There might be some songs as well that you need to sing a full maybe 12 words in just that line, or even more, or maybe shorter. So you need to train yourself to understand what that song requires, what the line you're about to sing requires, and ration that breath for that set. Okay? So breathe low. One way that you can know that you're breathing low is when you're taking in the breath, your shoulder should stay the way it is, or the way it was, whatever. So when you're taking in that your breath, let it be low, and don't let it go straight to your shoulder and make it. Once you're lifting your shoulder, you're wrong. You don't need it, okay? The second thing is you can actually try the His test. So the His test is very simple, and this one is one way that you are going to really help yourself, because this is a very, very good exercise to actually learn how to ration your breath. Okay? Now, how do you ration your breath? How do you ration your breath? Bless me. How do you ration your breath? Like, you take in enough breath, don't forget to breathe low, and then you let it out. Just like an ease. Okay? For example, so it's something like that. Just let it keep going. And you can time yourself. Maybe you can start from 15 seconds. Let me let the breath out for 15 seconds. Then you can increase it. Maybe as you get better with the 15 seconds one, increase it to maybe 20 seconds, 25 seconds, then maybe 30 seconds. Because when you're singing that line, they won't be the same. It's not like every song has like 6 words in a line. They're very dynamic. So just keep practicing. You can start with 15 seconds, and 20 seconds, and 30 seconds. Just one breath. Breathe low, taking enough breath, and let it out just as an ease. with your, let it just out like, let just flow out like that. But you're not doing and let everything just pour out. No, 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 no. Keep it consistent. The hiss needs to be consistent. So when you're letting it out, consistency is key. There's a way that we used to, I think, over a decade ago, there's an exercise that we do, just, or that I do, to practice some breath control. But that's not really a thing anymore, because then we get a candle, and then when we're doing the hiss test, we want to make sure that the breath coming from from my mouth is not enough to shake the flame of the candle. You know, those are the things that we used to do back then. But now, just keep it simple. Don't worry. Just do an hiss test. Time yourself. Make sure that there's consistency in how you're letting the hiss out. Let's just go 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 25 seconds. And then, who knows, hit 30 seconds. When you keep doing that consistently, then you see that, okay, this is getting better. I'm getting better at maintaining my breath. I'm getting better at using and controlling my breath very, very well. So actually, I've said step 2 and 3 in one, actually, because step 2 is the hiss test, and the step 3 is meter that hiss test. Like, meter it, time it, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 25 seconds, 30 seconds. If you can do this consistently, and then you start applying that rationing while singing, you would definitely get better at managing your breath, and you will no longer be like scrambling to get air while singing. Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, one common mistake that people make is how they take their breath. If you can work on this, your breath control journey would be a lot easier. Don't breathe in with your chest and your shoulder. When you do that, you're doing it the wrong way, because what you're doing is to just fill up the top of your lungs. That's not what you need as a singer. Okay? So let's go there. That's the shallowest part that you need. Like, it's too shallow. You don't need the air there. So whatever you do, keep your shoulders still. Take your breath, keep your shoulders still. It's not time to be proud. It's not time to, I don't know. It's not time to just, where I come from originally. When you do like that, they see you as being proud. So it's not time to be proud. Okay? Just keep your shoulders still. That's the important thing. Okay? Keep your shoulders still. Okay? When you're running out of breath as a singer, it's not like you lack air. It's that you're leaking your air. You're not maintaining your air. You're not managing your air very well. You're not controlling the breath that you've taken in. So from today, do those exercises I've given you. Take those steps. Control your breath well. Be a better singer. Be a professional at it. And you know what? We'll catch you on the next episode. Please don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to hype this video. What you do with that is you encourage us to do more. You encourage us to be better at what we do. You encourage us to reach more people and to help them with the gifts that we have as well. Okay? Please subscribe to this channel. God bless you. Cheers.